And I'll say good day to you. We will begin with this transmission, which we have called the 3 behaviors of connection. And they are timing, communication, and action. Allow us to elaborate. This information is not only for the purpose of strengthening connections between each and every one of you as humans upon the earth, but also between the humans of earth and the hybrid beings that will eventually come to live among you. Because there are certain kinds of vibrational frequencies, certain states of being, certain energies that are very important for establishing strong connections between the hybrids when they eventually come to live among you upon the earth.
This person is saying that they've been doing transformative shifting exercise that you created for the precisely 80 days nonstop. One of the biggest challenges they're finding is that several negative beliefs about their self-value is coming up, and they don't know how to fully love themselves under the circumstances. Is there any hint?
Let's go back to the motivational mechanism. This is the purest form of understanding why you choose to do what you choose to do. Why you choose to believe what you choose to believe. Why you hold on to things the way you hold on to them. Experiencing the idea of feeling unworthy of self-love means that you have attached to the motivational mechanism a belief that says loving yourself unconditionally carries with it somehow effects that you don't prefer, that you believe are more negative than what you're experiencing by continuing to experience a lack of self-love. So you have to really dig deep in your honest self-investigation on your motivational mechanism as why you would hold on to something that says you're not enjoying it, you're not enjoying not loving yourself, and yet you consistently keep doing so. So you have to have a belief that says you're getting something out of continuing that path rather than letting go and going in the alternate way. You have to find out what you believe would be so bad about loving yourself that you refuse to do it. So you have to examine your definitions, what you've been taught in life, what you've been brought up with, and really reach that kernel, that core belief that says, refuse to love yourself because the alternative is worse. You have to find out why you would believe the alternative, that loving yourself would be worse than not loving yourself. Is not loving yourself safer? Less alienating to people? Making you more like everyone else so you don't have to feel too different? You require yourself to examine all these different and other possibilities of why you would hold on to something you don't prefer, because you would not be holding on to it if you didn't think the alternative would be worse. Always go back to the motivational mechanism of why you believe what you believe or why you're experiencing what you're experiencing, because it always has to do with what you believe to be true and why you would believe that doing something different would be worse than what you're doing now, as painful as it may be.
This individual has been battling anxiety for most of their life. They meditate and they're on a low-dose medicine, which helps. Can you suggest a method for me or this person that can be more in the moment and to stop ruminating and worrying about things that they can't control?
What I have just said to the other person will also work for this person. They need to meditate and focus on the idea of the beliefs they have attached to the motivational mechanism within them and ask themselves the honest question and revealing question, what am I getting out of these ruminations? How is it serving me? What am I afraid to let go of that I think would be worse if I did? They have to really focus on the idea that they're continually choosing to ruminate on these things to prevent themselves from going in a different way, a different direction that they have a belief that says it would be worse than where they are, as stuck as they may feel. So they have to have a little bit more honesty and deep investigation within themselves and admit that they're choosing to ruminate on these things to prevent them from going in a different direction, to be aware of other things within them that they may be afraid to face. They have to strip themselves away and really look at the core being that they are and why they are holding on to these things, repeating them over and over again, and what they're getting out of doing so and what it prevents them from realizing.